What going on? What going on? Another live stream episode of Seeing Difference with your boy Jack. Seeing Difference in the building for sure. And we're doing a double header this week. You know, Sunday we still got a different day with Ja and Nisi. Hopefully Nisi gonna be here. She ain't here today, but hopefully she gonna be there on Sunday. That's your favorite Crucian girl. Nisi gonna be in the building. We have a different day with Ja and Nisi from 4 to 6, streaming live through YouTube and 101.3 Raw FM. So today we got the originator. He's never been on here before. I feel like we've had everybody but him on so far. We got a TBMG boss, the guy himself, Dijon, aka Chef-Rose. He come to cook. We got him, and we also got Capo DiCaprio, another chef in his own right. He be spitting too. You know what I'm saying? Like the women them they've been doing the thing. We're gonna find out about Capo because this was actually a surprise. We got 2 for 1 on this show, and I love it. So they're debuting new music here on Seeing Difference. Huh? Remember when I only had 1 viewer? Now we debuting people music. Ooh. Hey, I hear watch out for the beach music group. I'm telling you, because I play Wimtree every day. I'll be playing Wimtree, and the new one, I think I should be president from Du Jour. I'll be blasting that shit. My Yankee data, them don't even know what they're rapping about, but it's fire. That's all they need to know. Flammable is my favorite new track. I don't have that shit on repeat. Hey, y'all need to keep our eyes open. That man doing a thing, and I love the togetherness. The man talking just backstage, and you can feel the competition, so you know it's gonna be fire. We debuting tracks, and we got, like I said, the TBMG boss as well as Capo DiCaprio. Look who else there, TBMG heavy. Regina, Benoit, aka TNT Fire Girl, aka Trinity. Yep. What you saying? So welcome to another live episode of Seeing Difference. We'll be right back after these messages. Now enter the Seeing Difference Ninja Zone. There they go. What going on?
What's saying?
What's going on?
Hey, I would need for y'all to introduce yourself to those that may not know you. Who are you guys? Whoever want to go first, let them know.
Well, I'll kick it off. My name is, I had to do this very professional. I had to do it very professional, so you gotta check it out, My name is Dijon Baptiste, aka TBMG Rose, aka Chef-Rose, aka CEO Rose, aka TBMG Shug, because this Death Row Records, even though it's TBMG, this fuck for real. Yeah, we here.
Okay, that's what's up. Capo, you up?
Capo DiCaprio. You know what I mean? Staying clear, the punchline down, wherever y'all want to call me. Underground King of Frederickstead.
The legend. Underground legend.
Hey, I take that. Salute.
For sure.
So I need to know, like, the TBMG brand. It's huge, but can't keep up with how many artists is on what, because it's like, y'all are just come together like Voltron, but it's like, yeah, he's TBMG, but he also such and such. Yeah, he's like, so explain, how does TBMG work? I'm glad we got you to finally explain it for us.
All right, so the brand been building for a long time, right? It's been in the works for a long time. I'm doing this music thing. I in the rap game now since 2003. Like my first rap song was 2003, right? And we kicked it off as WBS. We had our little rap group. I had to say little rap group now because I on to way bigger things, but we had our rap group then. It was WBS. We be slinging, and we had a vibe that we were just trying to push the rap scene in the VI, because man like Capo, who came before me, were doing their thing, and And I wanted to be part of that group. I wanted to be part of that crowd. I wanted to be part of that vibe because I was at home listening to these tracks, at home rapping to these tracks. I was at home writing lyrics, and I'm like, shit, we could push this shit out ourselves. If man like Capo, man like my god brother down the road, like this is my real partner. Like I know this man for real, and he come and hand me a CD with his face on it and his music on it. I could do that fuck too, man. I can do it too. So we started to put our stuff together and we started to put out music throughout high school. We dropped a mixtape every year while we in high school up until we graduate from high school, and I continued doing it. We lose some people. I lost a really close friend of mine who was a rapper, Flip Dizzle. He was one of the heart of the group. Yeah, rest in peace, Dizzle, for sure. After that, I went on to create Please Believe It. It was PBI. Right, and that was the moment I do that for about 4 years. I had this please believe it moment because it was like I wanted people to believe that I could do it on my own, even though I didn't have the group anymore. I still had it. So please believe it. Rose is here. You know, I still doing it. I went on for a couple of years doing that, building up some groups. I started to branch out into the neighborhood more. I started to invite the younger kids, invite my little brother and his partner. Them. I started to invite anybody that was interested in doing music. I just started to open the doors for it. In a sense, now I call it like a non-profit organization out for the community, you know, because we really just been giving people opportunity and chances to come and express their art as much as possible. So while I was doing that, the brand started to build up. I started to make more money. I started to do more in life, and we needed to rebrand. I needed to change the look of things because Please Believe It just kind of sounded immature to where I was in the business at the moment. So the other day we were driving home. I was driving home from work on the main road, and I turned into Wim by the first entrance to Wim, across from the 2 Williams that road. And as you turn in, you could have see the water from the main road. You could have see the water up for Johnson Beach. You could have see the sun a little bit. You could have see the structure and stuff like that. And I was like, man, this is why I love Wimda, because it feel like the beach is right here.
And that's where you get TPMG.
And that was the moment it was like, this is the beach.
Yeah.
And I couldn't just say the beach, you know, and I wanted to give it some more flavor. So I was calling it, you know, TBMG, the beach gang, and it was just TBG, and I didn't want it to be a gang, so I changed it to music group because it give it a little more, you know, class is what I would want to call it.
That's what's up. I like that. You saw the beach, and the beach became the brand. I like that.
The beach game, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So, Capo, you actually been doing it longer than this, man. So, how did you get in?
Well, you know, if you're familiar with DJ Swain, brother Safi was my main producer. God bless his soul. He passed away as well. Scavy was the one that introduced me to Safi. And from there, you know, Safi had his own label, which was BDU, Beneath the Underground Records. Scavy had his Only Dollars Count. And we just collabed together. So, you know, Scavy had Muggsy, Safi had me. So me and Muggsy was the two knuckleheads, you know what I mean? Both from two different labels. So that's how we start. And it went from there, you know, mixtapes to you know, couple albums to joint albums to singles. From there, it just took off. And even that same studio, which we call the Outhouse, them boys like Dijon and you know what I mean, Rose, they came out at that same exact studio.
So I forget to pick up Scavy in my fuck too. Scavy put me on in 06, man. Me ain't gonna lie to you.
Them man follow the same blueprint, you know what I'm saying? So he just did it bigger than me. I didn't have the ability to put nobody on because I was still perfecting my craft. You know what I mean? Muggsy was my Zeno the Boss, big up Zeno the Boss, my go-to producer. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get him on here as well too. And then Dijon from Wim and Rose, these were my big producers, and we formed the older crew. You know what I mean? That went to Arta and Complex. These man, we formed the Cabinet, which is an underground syndicate that we formed and we created.
I like that name.
Rest in peace to B Dash. You could actually look up the Cabinet the Takeover Conspiracy. It's only on Spotify. It's not out on certain platforms, but it's a wicked album, and I'm gonna put you on after the.
We gotta put you onto the cabinet for real.
That's a big album. Rest in peace, Dash. Dash had passed away. He was the president of the cabinet. You know, everybody had a role in the cabinet, just like the presidential cabinet. Mm-hmm. Big up Fareed, Rip, who's actually the producer for Birdman for Cash Money. He's the vice president of that. You know what I mean? We all branched out and everybody went their own way and formed their own, not formed their own thing, but did their own thing to build up their own brand. You know what I'm saying? So that's where everybody's at with it. You know what I mean? Some fell incarcerated, some just lifing, some became fathers, parents, but they're still rapping. You know what I mean? So that's what that's how we establish everything else.
Facts. Now, Rose, you wear a lot of hats. Because I went through, I'd be looking through when I guess come out to kind of go through their social medias and stuff like that. So I was always wondering where the Chef-Rose come from. And I go into your picture, all I see is family and food. I'm like, not one music video, just food and family. And I'm like, okay. So you really are a chef then, like for real.
For a couple of years of my life, I really was. Now it's a hat that I don't wear the hat as prominent or as much right now because that's not the main thing that I'm working on. But it is a hat that I have in the bag. Yeah. Okay. I have my apron up in the kitchen now.
So when you're in the studio, you cooking different though. Is that different?
You feel me?
Cooking up both ways.
Cooking up different vibes over here.
Yeah, that part.
How many albums do you have under your belt, Capo? Because I've heard you on several songs, but it'll be like you'll hear the song and I'd download the song, right? If I like it. But then it's like, how do I find the whole thing? You check?
So as far as solo albums, four solo albums. Solo EPs, I have 5. Collab albums, I have 1, but I'm about to be on 2 because I'm dropping 1 with bro. Mm-hmm. And then collab EPs, I got like 2. You know what I mean? So like main like albums. I can send you a hard copy if I get your thing too. I can send you a hard copy of my studio album that I put my blood, sweat, and tears that I recorded all in one big studio in New York. You know what I mean? Like studio album. You know what I mean? I'll send you that personally, a couple copies. But Day 10 was my biggest album. I dropped, I think, what year did I drop that? Day 10. Day 10 was 2019.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was in and out of family court and stuff, situation with my son. And that motivated me to put all that pain and anger into the music, man. And that I got like 2 good videos out of that for that album that's on YouTube right now. And I pressed up that album. I put out that album clean and dirty. I did a lot with that album, man. I had a lot of features on that album as well. Production like Muggsy and stuff like that. But now, we this is actually the last joint project I'll be working on as far as collaboration project. And I only thought it would be right to do it with Rose because he inspired me. He outdo me sometimes in ways that he don't even know. You know what I mean? And I really respect him. And I had to come on this platform and say, like, I tired telling that man that to the face. You know what I mean? But he really don't make me feel that type of way. He and his brother, you know what I mean? They don't drown my phone with beats, man. Like, yo, you know what I mean? I'd be like, yo, dad, if I can't get on this song, don't send it to me. You know what I mean? If it's done already, don't send it to me because I gonna want in. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of relationship we have. So like this project here, Brasta is the last, project, collab project that I'll be doing. Because the first one I did was with Muggsy, Woes of King Street, and we did that back in think 2016 or something like that, 2015
Yeah,
or something like that. You
something
know what I mean?
somewhere back there. Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be the last one I'm doing, and it was only right to do it with the Beach Gang, and we have a partnership as well too. You know what I mean? We partnering up, venturing together. You know what I mean? My label and his label, we're gonna, you know what I mean, start to do music collectively now.
What's the name of your label?
So my label is West Bank Music Group. I don't want nobody to get that twisted with West Bank Records. That's something different. Mine is WMG. It's totally different. You know what I mean? There's nobody on the label besides me. Yeah, and that's it. So now we're gonna really venture off into me merging into signing with a partnership with the Beach, and we're gonna start to run the thing how we want to run it now. You know what I mean? Like a real label.
Yeah.
That's what is a real label in your mind? Because I hear a lot of, you know, it started off, we were just rapping, and then when Dijon describes it, it's like growth. We continually growing and things changing as we're growing and stuff like that. So when you say we gonna form a real label, Dijon, what is he referring to? What is a real label?
So I know you to pay attention to the world, right? So when it comes to music and the business, there's a machine behind a lot of music.
Right.
And what we're trying to do is build our own machine, create our own machine to get the music out. That's why I do everything from produce to write to record to mix to master to distribute from beginning to end. Because I don't want to have to depend on anybody else to do it. So what we're trying to do is build a bigger machine now, bringing our expertise and our powers together, our resources all together to build a bigger machine so that when we do all these different things that we are already doing, it can reach even further. It gives us further reach, you know, bigger platform. It gives us the opening to more opportunities, gain onto bigger stages, into bigger platforms, and in more people faces. That's really all it is.
I like that.
So, like, why I want? Man, it's ringing in here now. So you know you're gonna hear the ringing a bit. I apologize, boss.
It's all good.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
With a lot of music in the VI, it really stays in the VI because they don't have the global push, the global, you know.
Facts.
They don't have no platform globally to get out there.
To do it.
So because me and Capo been in this for so long and we done build so much relationships and shake so much hands, we know exactly where it is supposed to go. We know exactly whose hands it's supposed to be in, where these placements are supposed to be, where your focus should be at. And instead of just doing you know, big broadcasts into one space, you know, you focus to the people that you know gonna listen to you. You focus to the people that you know gonna resonate with the music or resonate with the story or resonate with whatever it is you put in front of them, and they're gonna back it and they're gonna love it and they're gonna back with you. And then they're gonna force other people to want to like it because everybody, I don't like to say these kind of things and I don't like to see them in a, you know, confrontational, but the world does have like a cult kind of vibe where, you know, if a lot of people start to like a thing, they're gonna just grow to like it too. So you just have to build that vibe. You gotta build your little cult and just keep on letting it grow. Let them go and meet more people and invite them in. Hey, you ever hear this? This shit good.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Marcus,
go
ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all about what you said too. You know what I mean, and showing the ones who want to do this, you know, how to go about doing it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So just the same way they see like, yo, Capo was in the studio, let me apply myself to this. You know, some people think bigger than that. Shit, let me build my own studio and then let me produce the music. Then I got that locked in already. Let me figure out how I could form this and get paid from doing it. You know what I mean? Let me get my ASCAP. Let me get my BMI. Let me be a legit songwriter. Let me try to collect a check every month. Even if it's a little, you know what I mean? So, you know, like Nas said, you know what I mean? Get a label, run it, sign yourself. That's the major key. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody follow that, the rules are out there. People are, you know what I mean? The game is to be sold, not to be told. So people are saying it, even Hov say it in the music. So you just got to listen and then, you know, so we just trying to do it the right way get the right people under the roof, the ones who really want to do this,
Mhm.
and we create something big, and then it could be, you know, a legacy being passed down. It could be it could form generational wealth. It could form a lot. These men come from an era, right? I just want to say this to them, like, these men come from an era where his uncle and his father, right, they dropped 12 albums in over a decade. You understand what I'm saying? So they come from that. They know they have that history. So we can utilize that then and put it into rap music. That's calypso. Yeah, that's soca. But now we're gonna take it and do it with a rap wall, you know what I mean, and the R&B and, you know, a little bit of reggae. So there's that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
Marcus asks, are you guys full-time artists? Is producing music all you both do, or do you all still work a traditional 9 to 5?
Traditional 95.
Traditional, yeah. You gotta work. You know what I mean? When it comes to this, to be honest, ain't nothing wrong with the 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with it. Because when this didn't work, when I was just focusing on this and I was in St. Croix and I had no job, if you could hear the hardships I used to get from my mother and my grandmother, you know what I mean? That music is not selling. Why you focusing on that? Come, mommy, I bad. I am nice. You know what I mean? I am nice in this. And you gotta have that confidence. But at the end of the day, you gotta listen to the old people, and because sometimes they try to tell you stuff in a way, but you don't see it in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
you
in our
don't
reality,
see their vision.
you need something to fall back on as far as a 9 to 5 until that music start to progress and you could get a check for that music every month that you're content with. Then yeah, you don't need the 9 to 5. But me, I prefer the 9 to 5 because at the end of the day, man, it's extra money. You know what I'm saying? It's extra.
And my studio in my house, so I go to work and I come home and the studio is right here.
And you get to work. No, I do want to add on a little bit to that. There is nothing wrong with a traditional 9 to 5 as long as you're not letting the 9 to 5 deter you from your dream. Because a lot of times, like the 9 to 5 check could lull you into a false sense of security, and then you'll give up your dream for the paycheck. You know what I'm saying? If you have a dream, you should still go for it, but use that 9 to 5 to invest in the goal, in the dream. Like, stay focused still. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. That's exactly the tip we on, man.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, and I like it. Family didn't believe in the goal. Who has been your biggest supporters or advocates in staying in the game for years?
As idol wise, or you talking like people we know?
People
like,
around you that you know.
People around us that support us, like.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, man.
For me, it's a hard one for real.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. So it's funny, right? It's funny for me. It's a finicky thing for me, right? Because I'm not just a rap artist. I'm not just a rap producer. I'm also a soca artist and a soca producer. I also produce for a lot of different, like I as you know, a lot of hats. So there's different support systems in different parts of these things for me. So where somebody may not push me to go in any way, they might be going gung-ho 100%, telling me to quit everything and do that in another way. So it's like almost everybody and nobody at the same time, because it all depends on where what it is I'm focused on. So like in this rap situation, the people I go to for support is man like Dijon, Capo, my girl, my cousin, Naibo. You know, like it's a tight knit group. Like the people that originally been with the beats from the jump, the people that originally start this rap thing with, those are the people I go to for rap stuff, and those are the people I could depend on or I know gonna show me support. Other than that, outside of that, for rap, nah. But if I go into the soca realm, I could tell you everybody and the mother want me to do that every single day of their life. I could tell you that.
To answer that question there that he had, like family didn't support the goal at the time when, you know what I mean, up and coming. You know what I mean? Like when the name was trying to be heard. I mean, the name was getting heard like, oh, you hear that tune, but not like how it is now. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have, you know, the Instagrams and stuff at the time. We only had the MySpace. Facebook wasn't even popular then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like people, to be honest, like advocates and stuff like that, supporters, the haters for me was my biggest supporters. And I'm going to tell you why. Because for me, as an artist who lived in New York for years, you know what I mean, and came home with this God-given talent. Not to say I didn't have the talent when I came home, but I came home to give this talent to my community. Like, I could rap, like, I really nice. They gave me this backlash, like, oh, you need to rap in your accent. You need to do this. They wanted me to be like a certain set of people, and I just wanted to be heard in a way where they understood it. You know what I mean? Like an American rapper. Not to say I can't do it in my native tongue. I can, but the haters was my biggest supporters because it made me go beyond where I thought I could have go in this music thing. You know what I mean? Without getting any pats on the back, without any manager at the time, without anybody guiding me. Like, I was really a knucklehead in this, just letting my, not being disrespectful, but letting my voice be heard in places where you never thought you'd hear me. You know what I mean? So the haters was my biggest supporters. Don't get twisted. I had people who support me as far as like, a lot of the people that support me are not here today. You know what I mean? They passed away. But those are my main supporters. But the haters fuel, you know what I mean? Sure. The biggest support in my life, for real.
And I double down on that statement. The hate definitely fueled a lot of shit because I went through the same shit where people talk about, oh, why you don't rap in your accent? And I be like, because that's not how the fuck I rap, nigga. What the fuck, dog? That's just not how I rap, bro. What the hell? I don't rap in my accent. I can if I want to. I talk in it every day. Of course, I know how to use it on a beat, dog. I don't want to. I think it's more skillful to show you that I could do it without my accent because this is how we talk all the time. Fuck you.
You see, now I got a bone to pick with you with that because you have messaged me and I was like, man, you come back with like, so the man don't ever talk just so you are always talking in your accent. I'm like, wait, this man taking shots. What did that mean, sir? What did you mean?
Like it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I say good morning. I think man said morning. I'm like, I don't know. It just hit me off guard because even my friends are like, did I say good morning in the text? They don't. We don't cruise on text too often. So,
yeah.
I see the cruise. I said this man don't turn his cruise on off, dog.
It's funny, right? Because like I write short stories, poems, and stuff like that. And people have been impressed that I can write in that form for real. Like I write it like how older folks would have ripped like my son. I know how to spell.
Yeah.
So I do write like that, but
there ain't nothing wrong with that then neither.
I'm like, this man on my show talking about, I don't rap like that, but I say morning. Like that.
You're wrong, neither.
You feel some type of way with me?
No. Hey, let me clear the air real quick. I do not hate the Cruisan accent. I love the Cruisan accent. I think it is cool in some cases. I don't like how they break down certain words. It's a little wild sometimes, but it's because I like English a lot. It's one of the things I really loved in school. I apologize.
That's typical Rose, man. You just gotta get used to that. Man. He and Dijon is them man is the same thing.
Well, it's funny because Dijon even was like, why you don't? He was telling me because he was on here too. And he was like, this man don't never rap in his accent. Like telling him to rap in and he want it. So I don't know.
Even on this album, I get like 2 voices in my accent or something like that. I think I get like 2.
The fact that you could count how many voices you got, that's funny. But but you do stand out too. Like you and Capo for sure, I could pick out, when you on a verse. But sometimes too, if they rap in their accent, it becomes harder to pick them out, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because everybody's trying to say the same words.
Yeah.
But I kind of stand out. Like, I know when Capo's on there, I know when you on there. You tell what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see, when it comes to the accent thing, right? I don't have to rap. Like, so, for instance, I as Amanda, certain music, if I play it on the top, Like right now, if I go to the plaza,
Yeah.
right, in Frederickstead across the street from the police station, and I go chill with the elders, and I put in my album, and I rapping, right, I want to be able to perform it while I holding his shoulder and rapping in the ear so he could understand. So he will feel that theatricalness at the voice, you check? That's the only time I would put a pen to the accent, you know what I mean? Because then they will understand it either in a double entendre or in a hard bar. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be like, oh shit, I see what you do there. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, I get man are coming up to me 6 months later telling me, Capo, I just realized what you're saying. That song or not that. So it's like
years later.
It don't really that too. So it's like it really don't be like it. I'd just fall back on it because it's a lot of effort to do it. And then it'll just be like, I don't feel like it's for nothing. And then it'll age. But it'll age. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. The accent thing,
I think it adds like a layer of versatility. You check what I'm saying? Like
it does. Yeah, it does.
Like that you could switch flows and you know what I'm saying? Because you kind of have to rap differently a little bit in the accent. Like
the flows,
wise,
you gotta do
the
different flow changes in order to get
everything
accent.
have to be different. Because it ain't really, and it depends on the ears. And another thing too, we don't really make music for certain people that. You know what I mean? Like I really make music for people who really really love music, like really like to hear. If you like to hear the hippity dippity shit, then stay over there, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to hear real, authentic rap, people who really point the pen to the pad and really making you think like bar wise, pound for pound, pause. You know what I mean? Yeah, come over here, step into the light. Step into the light.
They say backpack rapping. They say Kanye in his early graduation.
I mean, I got a little bit that I sprinkle in my album, and I can't. Kanye's still my favorite rapper. Hold up.
Who? Kanye? Which one?
Not my favorite rapper. He's one of my favorite producers. I don't know about rapper.
See, I was gonna get into that. That's one of my next question. So first, who are your biggest musical influences?
You want to go first, Rose?
Well, I mean, it started with my father, of course.
Yeah, Big Dean for sure. Big up Big
Dean, yeah. The Express Band, the whole Express Band, Daddy Jones, that whole. Yeah. That was the opening the door to me and what music can be. Like knowing that it's right there. It's like literally a room away from where I'm laying down going to sleep. There's music happening. So that's the beginning of it for just music in itself. When they get deeper, like for rap, I had to tell people like. Jay-Z was one of my favorite rappers for a long time. I lie. It started with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was number 1. Then it was Jay-Z. And then it was Kanye. And it's been Kanye since because... despite all the shit that Kanye to be going on with, dog, when I hear his voice on a track, that fuck flames to me every time. It don't matter, dog.
Okay.
So... But that's really... That I would say is the main inspirations. If I go in from a broad standpoint along with my parents, but locally there's Capo, Zeno, Scavi. Them man show me that you could do it right in my hood. Like I said, you could do it like literally right outside. You could do the same fuck my father doing with this calypso thing. He dropping music, performing everywhere. These man right outside doing the same thing with rap music. Shit, I could go do that, bro.
Yeah. So me, let's see, locally, first and foremost, I gonna say Akibeka Vaughn, because I got a chance to meet he twice. You know what I mean? Vaughn, my brother Zeno, my peers in the beach gang, because them man motivate me. And last, this is an odd one, man. I ain't gonna believe I gonna say this about. Timo from Rock City.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite artists for real.
He's one of my favorites too. Ever since I heard this man rap in Central. You still counting
Honestly,
yourself?
I
Don't
got a
talk.
list. I got a list, but he's in my top 5 dead or alive, and that's only
Damn.
4. That's
What?
only 4. Oh, my
Wait.
bad, my
Like
bad. The fifth
period?
person,
Top
the
five
fifth.
ever
That's my
in
top
any
5. No. Yeah,
ever.
he in my top 5 in rap at all. Yeah, he in my top 5. But
Oh,
in
okay.
local too, yes. But
Damn.
top 5. So that's Vaughn. That's Zeno, my peers. My peers in TBMG, Timo, and I is the fifth one, dad. I is the fifth one for real. And when we talk about industry wise, Nas, Pac, Bob Marley, Nas, Pac, Bob Marley, and Nas, Pac, Bob Marley. And I grew to like Nipsey a lot, man. Not just because of the music, though, but what he was doing before he passed and what he was trying to do for the community. I had admired that there a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I
Big
mean?
time.
I was really following him as an idol because what he was doing, that man made me start to read. He made me start to buy books. I don't know why, dog. I started to buy books out of nowhere because I wanted to understand what he was doing and what made him want to just be his own boss. And instead of signing, he wanted to partner. He wanted to do partnerships and build his brand. You know what I mean? So that's that right there.
Yeah.
With you bringing up Nipsey, right?
Mm-hmm.
That brings me to another question. So I think I have an idea of the vision that you guys are wanting to achieve and where you're trying to go with it. Now, considering that you guys are like, I know the beats got a lot more than rap. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all do a lot more than rap. However, in the rap genre, it tends to be more violent than the others. And then when we look at people like Nipsey and what partner from Memphis? Young Dolph.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? See how they were in the hood of the hood and trying to do for the hood. But you see how it ended.
Yep.
When you see things like that and y'all wanting to do for your community and involving rap music, what does that make? Like, how are y'all gonna do it different so that ending doesn't become yours?
You can't stop the hate, you know. Me to cut you off. You can't stop the haters, you check. One thing I said to myself, and I have to make this clear, I am not dying in my own city. I'm sorry. I can't afford
Not
that.
like that.
I won't. And this is why we do what we do. You know, we don't invite certain outsiders. Not to say it that way, but I got know your intentions are pure, man. And if you're really serious about this craft, because this is a God-given talent. The talent is to make you grow in life, to make you live out through your talent in life. So if your talent is to be a carpenter, that's supposed to make you be prosperous in life. You know what I mean? If you want to be an artist, this is what's supposed to make you prosperous in life so you could take care of your family and so on and so on. Now, as far as like with us trying to do it, we have no control over people trying to stop it. You know what I mean? We just have to use our ears as our eyes and our eyes as our ears to see them and deflect it, you know what I mean? And continue to push with the matter at hand, which is getting what we have off the ground. Who gonna stop it? If we, honest to God, you can't stop it because somebody gonna keep it going. You know what I mean? You're gonna keep it going.
That's why we're building the reach so far, so that no matter what happens, they're gonna keep going. The marathon continues, just like Nipsey said.
Yeah, these men come from a origin of a background of music. We used to be every Sunday Hotel on the Key. He'll tell you if I lie. Artie father right there. Hotel on the Key every Sunday. I didn't even do my homework yet. School Monday morning, them man get big jam and Hotel on the Key every Sunday. We was a fan of that. You know what I mean? We grew up around that. You know what I mean? So that's our motivation to make the thing grow. Backyard studios it was, right? You know what I mean? So they had these things. These are things we grew up seeing and idolizing and wanting for ourselves. Ain't nobody could stop it. It don't matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if you got your in-house studio, you know what I mean? Your videos that your own cinematographer, you got your own thing going. Haters gonna hate, but they can't collaborate with what we got going now. They can't. You know what I mean?
Before we get too far away from it, I'm loving the conversation. The conversation flowing nice. I like it. I appreciate you guys' intellect and everything, because this is not just, I rap on the street shit, I bust gun. So I appreciate it.
We're building businesses.
Yes, our hotel on the Key was a place on a Sunday.
Yeah, especially if Express Band were playing.
If they remember Express Band
if you remember those times, you know what I mean? That's back in the days, you know what I mean? Back in the day.
Back when Kassan used to come and sing sometime and shit, yeah, man.
Damn, me ain't heard that name in a long time too. Damn. Now, you guys, you're trying to build brands and businesses, and you were pulling people off the streets to come and rap, and which getting them off the street, period, is a help. So, is there any people right now that you're mentoring? Because I know y'all got other people on these labels. Is there anyone that you're mentoring to try to teach all of this stuff to pass it on? Because we don't live forever.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. My kids literally to be a part of every production that I do, man. Like my daughter to sit down next to me while I writing, while I recording, while I producing. My son write a rap and them kind of stuff. Like they about to, hopefully, before the end of the year, I get a song for one of them done. I working on it, so I definitely passing it on to my children. I know for sure they're gonna get something from me.
Yeah, my son. So fun fact, my son. I had a video that I was gonna shoot in New York years ago, and my cinematographer was coming to shoot it. And my son called me one day and he said, "Daddy, I saw you on a thumbnail on YouTube," and he actually watched one of my graphical videos, Furious, that's on YouTube, featuring Bees Dillinger and Zeno the Boss, produced by Zeno. And I was set out to shoot this video with Dan and my son telling me, "Daddy, I want to be in a video." So I already had my template and my video and everything I wanted to do already. I had to scrap that and orchestrate it around my son. So the video that I have on YouTube, my last video I shot, Everywhere I Go, was mainly created by my son, Dayton. You know what I mean? He wanted to be in a video, so I had to find a way to put him in a video, and made it more, not friendly, but just made it about more or less him. You know what I mean? The song really wasn't about him, but I made the video and the song turned into, being about protecting him everywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? So that made him want to do like he does. He ain't really into the music yet because he never get to be in the studio with me, but he like to collect action figures and Funkos. So he does little reviews on YouTube. So he getting familiar with being behind the camera now, you know what I mean? So he's not, so hopefully, I don't know, one day he'll pick up the microphone.
You're gonna start shooting a video for you, man. That's what we need.
You know what I mean? Or he might be a cinematographer.
Yeah, behind the camera and all this something, they'll make good money too.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I love to hear that, man. Passing on to the next generation.
Yeah,
now,
for sure.
For you two, not only do you have a new single coming out, you're working on a new album. So we have
album done.
Oh, you're done. I bet.
Yeah, he got album, and we got a joint album. So he got album, and I get one. We got
them done.
Both are finished.
Yeah,
so you ain't like your brother that'll take 4 years for album.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that right there though. and that right there. Hey. I never that too far.
My going on like I like it.
Okay, I can't lie, right? Okay, let me be real.
Oh boy.
My last solo album I dropped was in 2022.
Okay.
I started working on the next one I had already started working on the next one when I had done dropped that. I actually dropped that just because I didn't finish the actual project I was working on. So I just dropped like here's an album because it's my birthday and I ain't really get my project ready. And then I lost everything.
Damn.
Yeah, so in 2023, the ending of 2023, I started revamping the whole business side of things and started to build Shandy up so I could start putting Shandy in the front, Mr. 340. So I could start putting him in the front of the soca scene and taking a step back from the soca scene so I could put focus on my last, hoorah with the rap scene, before I turn it into just CEO, just, getting the business up and building up all the artists underneath me and building up the brand, So I've been working on this specific album, I have to say, from December 2023. And I finished it about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Along with working with the other artists on the label and all of that. Okay, that's pretty impressive. So can either both of you or one of you let us know about this song we're about to play, Supposed to Be?
Supposed to be.
So I got a fun fact. So I was actually at the wedding. I went to December, and we haven't spoken for a while. You know what I mean? Because we had our little differences. You know what I mean?
Estrangements.
What happened was my phone, I think, called du jour, or it looked like his phone called me. You know what I mean? And I end up like calling the number back, like, yo, you called me like late after I dropped everybody off in the wedding, because I was
I wake up Christmas morning and I see the missed call like 4 o'clock in the morning. Right. And then I called you back like 5 because I was like, oh shit, something got happened because we ain't talking like 2 years. Yeah. So it's like, this got to be something serious. And then he ended up calling me back like 12 o'clock saying, yeah, that was a pocket dial.
Yeah, it wasn't a pocket dial, it was something because it looked like his phone.
We confirmed that your phone was passing out.
Yeah, because it looked like he called me. So I called the number back. I never called. So from that morning, we talked. The man sent me, how I can't even explain. The man just sent me, you know what I mean? I don't think they do that with any other artist. The man just sent me. And he sent me that tune.
Just playing them to your phone.
He wanted me and Zeno to get another tune. And then he sent me that one, and that one, I think I went in the parking garage, and I had just lose my partner Kwanzaa, now tourist in peace Kwanzaa. So I was really in a daze. And when I hear that beat, you know what I mean? When you hear the beat, you know what I mean? Any real hip hop person that love B.I.G. will know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when I hear the sample, it was like, and it was I just didn't get a chance to record it. And then when I got a chance to record it and they hear what I produced it, you know what I mean? I brought back that feel of when outside was nice, when the hip hop was good. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be, man. You could light a spliff to this, to get a drink to this, champagne if you prefer, mimosa. You know what I mean?
It does feel like I was having fun with the song, like playing a little bit.
Yeah.
But with no further ado, we're going to go ahead and play this, and I hope you like it. The song is Supposed to Be. Supposed to Be.
Produced by the Chef-Rose.
I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Hoes they know I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Hey, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Hoes they notice me, come get close to me. Fresh like groceries, act accordingly when approaching me. Bitch, I'm the nigga, how the fuck I'm supposed to leave? Tell them suck my dick, how I'm supposed to feel. Last year was a trip, but we closed the deal. Yeah, we made it in this motherfucker. Big spliffs, big drinks, celebrating in this motherfucker. Took a breather with your bitch, all she needed was a tip. I told her leave your ass and dip. Nobody wanna be sleeping with a bitch. Nobody wanna be eating with a bitch. Imagine me saying hi to her with your bitch ass on the hip. The shit's a trip. You niggas taking L's, need to retire all them jerseys, they still on the shelves. might be the flyest big nigga that you ever see. Catch me flying, smoking kerosene and ketamine. I'm a big dog, big bog, big pedigree. I get big chips, big guac, big cheese. Never need a bitch, I'm what a bitch need. Tryna make me chase it, tell a bitch please. Do you know how many bitches miss me? I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Hoes, they notice me. Come get close to me. Fresh like groceries. Act accordingly when approaching me. Bitch, I'm the nigga. How the fuck I'm supposed to leave? Tell them suck my dick. How I'm supposed to feel. Last year was a trip, but we closed the deal. Yeah, we made it in this motherfucker. Big spliffs, big drinks, celebrating in this motherfucker.
Ball, I Dutch full of con and I fuck strong. I ain't in my pants pressing on. Send a text, tell her I ain't even get the call. Her man pussy, he don't want no smoke at the mall. Different type of nigga. Her waist slim, but her ass bigger. Slap a white bitch saying copper was a nigga. Debonair anywhere, I don't care. Blow weed in the ears, thinking of the atmosphere like I don't got nothing to lose. And if sky's the limit, I might go to the moon. Might get married, me and niece jumping over a broom. Financial freedom is a must, you niggas rap to be cool. Jay gave me the blueprint. Nah, I said it was written, you niggas count me out when I was missing. Bro and Cali did me dirty, I can never forgive him. It hurt my heart to see my brothers locked up in the prison.
I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Hoes, they notice me. Come get close to me. Fresh like groceries. Act accordingly when approaching me. Bitch, I'm the nigga. How the fuck I'm supposed to leave? Tell them suck my dick. How I'm supposed to feel. Last year was a trip, but we closed the deal. Yeah, we made it in this motherfucker. Big spliffs, big drinks, celebrating in this motherfucker.
Ball, I Dutch full of con and I fuck strong. I ain't in my pants pressing on. Send a text, tell her I ain't even get the call. Her man pussy, he don't want no smoke at the mall.
Yeah, man. I like it. It's groovy. Like I said, you could tell that it's a fun song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just we popping some shit, man. We having some fun. We playing some, got old school track playing in the back. We having some fun. We kicking shit, man. Showing some rap prowess. Some just reminding niggas that we really rap. Like don't forget that part.
Having fun though, having fun, and then you got we paying homage as well. You know what I mean, to the ones before us for real.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because without them, you know what I mean, ain't really too much inspiration. You know what I mean? To that beat is impeccable. But I was shocked. Yeah, the jour found. When you hear that tag, just know it's me on there as well too. So yeah, you know it's real.
I said the jour without the from Wim.
You understand?
From Wim is the name.
From Women's Party's name, yes.
Now, you guys have the joint album Rasta coming through. Can you each tell us what the album means for you?
Rasta is actually an acronym. It's risking all so they'll achieve. You know what I mean? So it's basically, it was only right to do it with Rose because these man is risk takers. These man don't say no. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard them man tell me no. Only on certain songs I can't get. You know what I mean? But other than, you know what I mean? Other than that, like, we risking, we taking a risk. We'll do a song that we will step out. The best songs on there that you wouldn't even think I would get on. You know what I mean? Right. Like Seize the Night is a song that you would never think I would never get on. And
you would never think I would do that song at all either.
Real talk, you know what I mean? We got Jelani on there too. It's just certain aspects. It means a lot to me because I feel like I'm risking saying that this is gonna be my last joint project with bro. You know what I mean? And some people might say lying. I might do another walk with Zeno. We haven't done it in years, so it just means just being a risk taker. With no risk, there's no reward. You know what I'm saying? That's what this album mean to me.
Well, on my case, while all of that I support, this is a different vibe for me because it's like it's a long time coming in my case because like I said, Capo was one of the first man that I see out of the people that I really close with that putting out music, and I produce for him. We do some big things together. You know, we've done features. He's been on at least 4 of my major projects I drop, and we do a lot of features together on different projects and stuff like that. And to finally have a project where it's me and him, you know, curated together, and it's me and him doing this together. It's like, you know, it's like that moment where you get to work with your idol and the legend at the same time, you know. So it's like, it's a big moment for me, you know, to put this together, to be able to say that, you know, this really happened.
I appreciate that when you guys talk, you could tell that it's like a brotherly vibe, like it's love for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
I really appreciate that. You could tell, because you could tell that even like you kept it real. I ain't talked to this man in 2 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? That happens though with families.
Hey, that's way to go.
So even my brother was in the comments. We followed up before it happens.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that realness, that authentic, like you could tell that it's real between us. So I appreciate that for real. Now we want to go into the On Max song.
Yeah. Let me get out there. Let me get that crack in, man.
Can you go ahead and preface this one too, and we're gonna close up with the final words after.
All right, this one is another produced by DJ track. This is the official first single off the album. I'm previewing it here first, you know, getting it to y'all here first. Then we're gonna release it on all major platforms coming weeks. Before that, though, the Rasta album is dropping on July 23rd and will be live for you to get on SoundCloud tonight and on all streaming platforms by weekend. So I putting out a solo album. This is the first solo album I'm doing in like 3 years. It's called Rose Through It, you know, because I rose through it, you know. It's a little play on the name, play on the words. This track was just me, like, anytime I got beef on DJ, I just want to go on while I fuck that. If you want to be completely honest,
all
man.
the time. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
So I hear the beat and I was like, yeah, DJ pressing gas, you know, like, yeah, like if DJ pressing gas, what I doing? I hanging out the window with this spliff in my mouth. Yeah, fuck that, we going. What's up? So I said, we're doing everything on max, dog. We on max, dog. And I popped 3 squares and I went at it, dog. Simple as that.
That's what's up. Once again, no further ado, here's On Max.
Hey, these your pressing gas. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. No time to relax. The team in the back. I'm hung out the window. These your pressing gas. I'm smoking on gas too. As for facts, we on max. I'm on max. I'm on a square like 3 of them. I'ma kill all of my ops when I see them. You hating on me, you could be one of them. Probably think niggas be lacking. We'll come get it cracking and see where I'm going. Really that nigga you heard about growing up, mixing the juice and the liquor I'm pouring up. Stuff like you got it, my nigga ain't nothing you showing us. Hey, bitch, I been him. And I'm still 10 toes down, top of the hill. Keep it real, you not gang, you not. I'm big in the zone like I'm Zubac. He tried to come check me, got blue back. They say they won't smoke, I got hookahs. Now why you wanna go and do that? No time to relax. The team in the back. I'm hung out the window. These your pressing gas. I'm smoking on gas. Yeah. As for facts. Yeah. We on max. Yeah. I'm on max. My chopper dancing like Fred Astaire. Think you could sneak up on me, bitch, I been nowhere. God on my side, but I still got some sinners here. Got a big bag on me, smoking that homie pack. You smell it stank on me, spin like the colors, like pass it to Brody. This time, so we pass it back. Roll up another, you know where I stash it at. I'm at the pool with my shorty, I'm grabbing ass. Woo, bitch, I'm a dog. We still the biggest 2 tons. Stop kissing your teeth, do some, cause shit get hot like 2 suns. I'm probably the only one left from my time on a run. You niggas died out, but my pen's still a gun. And I'm loaded, unlocked to afloat. All these shots at your head till it's done, but it's never done. No time to relax. The team in the back. I'm hung out the window. These your pressing gas. I'm smoking on gas too. As for facts, we on max. I'm on max. Hey,
boy, they're different on the dama.
I had to do everything on the beat. Ain't gonna lie to you, son.
Dama. Hey, watch out. I don't even know what if it's the lyricist or the lyricism or the production now. It don't matter now. It's just pure heat. Yeah, I tell you, shit don't be making no sense sometimes.
And if you're from the Virgin Islands, you should know where that as per facts comes from.
Yeah, right across the street, to be honest.
Mr. Jelani, big up yourself. You inspiring things. That's what's up.
Yeah, Jelani Ritter right across the street, man. That's my dog, man.
Yeah, the song though. But I'm looking forward to the album, man. You know I gonna have it. So you said it's gonna be on all streaming platforms, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Max. Is gonna be available on all streaming platforms by next week. I ain't putting it out until after the album drop, the Rasta album drop on the 23rd. So it's probably gonna be on all streaming platforms come Friday next week. That's more what I'm aiming towards. But supposed to will be available this weekend, and the album will be available on the 23rd.
All right.
Supposed to be might be available. Is available tonight though, right? It's gonna be available.
Yeah, SoundCloud tonight.
Right?
From SoundCloud, it's gonna be available tonight, and all DSPs come this weekend.
All right, fellas. I need for you guys to give like your socials, how people could reach out to you, how they could, find your music and whatnot. Whoever want to go first.
Well, I dance in Croy, so you just gotta go down the road and take the left, and then you guys, go up about 2 more blocks, and you're gonna see me outside. I promise you, I'm gonna be outside. Just hail me up. But if you're looking for me on social media,
tell them good morning. Good morning.
I wish I could have said it to you, man. I'd have tell her, if you're looking for me, just across the street from the police station in West.
Yeah, they're right.
You ain't gonna see me. Or you see me in Win with these, man. But I just got Instagram right now. Couple_DiCaprio, and all the links there in the bio. You know what I mean. So you want to look for the YouTube. You know what I mean. Check the videos out, and you can check the Apple link, the Amazon links. Everything under the same name. It ain't hard to find. I ain't hard to find. You know what I mean. And I ain't famous, but be real. A couple of famous people know me. They just act like they don't know me, but it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the same with me is the TBMG Rose on everything. Chef-Rose on Facebook, but TBMG Rose every place else you go. And if you really want to get in touch with me, tbmgrose@gmail.com or the Beach Music Group @gmail.com. Just type in the Beach Music Group anywhere in the wall and send a message to whatever pop up. It's gonna come to me.
All right. And what are your final words that you want to leave the audience with? Hey, get out your Think Woman Easy. Think Woman Easy shot. Also, your Muka Jumbi shot support to your difference. But
yeah, for sure.
But
I need one of them Think Woman Easy shot for sure.
I got
Yeah, me too. I'll take one for sure. I'll take 2.
Hey, I need to see what we got in there because I like the person wearing this shirt, the bust chest. That's a good one. I need to watch.
Yeah, send me that link for sure, man. I'm gonna go check that out for sure.
Over everything for real.
I said the hate us everywhere. Look.
TBMG over everything.
But my final words is simple, man. TBMG over everything. The Beach Gang, man. West Bank Music Group over everything, dog. West Bank for sure. DJ from when we got another project coming soon. TBMG Rose album dropping soon. Rasta album coming next week.
Can't wait.
Mr. 340 dropping an album. Trini G dropping an album. Everything coming, man. We about to flood. You're gonna get as much as this until you're sick of it. It's either you're gonna be sick of it or you're gonna only listen to it. That's gonna be. It's only 2 choices at that night.
That's it.
I remember how No Limit used to they would drop an album every day for 30 days because they had so many artists. That's why it sounded like the time coming. I like it.
Yeah,
coming soon.
Like that.
Yeah, man. First and foremost, I want to give thanks. You know what I mean, to you, Ja, for this is my first time on here. And man always tell me I need to link up with you. Give thanks for this opportunity too. And for the listeners too, I hope y'all like this project being that this is my last collab that I'm doing with bro. You know what I mean? The singles, don't get twisted. I'm gonna still be doing the singles and stuff like that. I'll focus it'll give me more time to focus on the singles so I could get out some nice music, you know what I mean? But, you know, shout out Zeno the Boss, Dijor from Wim, you know what I mean? I'm Mora and them, you know, Mommy and them ain't really I like the music at first, but now we should get people sending off videos on WhatsApp like, that is your son? That's little devil? So, you know what I mean? So big up the ones who, you know, the structure. Let me just say the structure. My manager Raga, you know what I mean? And everybody else, you know what I mean? The TBMG, the gang for sure. And the people who are in the chat as well. Give thanks for stopping in and taking time out to see what we got in store. And I hope I like it. But I gonna like it regardless. Anyway.
Yeah, you gonna fuck with the vibe.
That part, you know what I mean? And one more thing, you know what I mean? For anybody that want to do this, you know what I mean? And you really, this is not an overnight thing. I just want to let you know this. This is not, don't wake up tomorrow. I'm not doubting you or anything. I'm telling you, don't follow your dreams. But let me show you a vibe. This is things that take blood, sweat, tears, beach, salt, water, sweat on the basketball court, sweat in a studio that ain't got no AC. You know what I mean? Hot sun, walk into a studio, ain't got no bike, ain't got no money in your pocket. It's take a while, dog. So perfect yourself, build your craft, start from the bottom up. Don't wake up tomorrow thinking that the next day after the day after it's gonna happen for you. Yeah, it might, you know what I mean? 1 year could change your life. But take your time with this thing if this is what you want to do. And everybody is not a rapper, dog. It's not made, this is not made for everybody. You know what I mean? So, you know, believe in what you believe in, but just don't believe that it will happen overnight, because it don't. And me and he's the definition of that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hey, all right. I don't have to say much else. I hear that background music, man. Like when I say support your own, I mean it. You hear that? You know, on the beat.
Yeah. That's my brother right there. That's my brother. That's my real brother too. Yeah.
So when you hear this on the radio show, you hear it playing. And I also would like a beat from Dijor for the radio show. So I know he's listening.
Yeah, work on that.
Like,
fix it.
Support the people that support you. The same way that you support the Beyoncés and the people you've never met before in your damn life.
That
support them too.
Say it again for them money to hear.
Support the people that support you like you support the people like you never met before in your life. The same way you arguing about Country Carter, you should be arguing about TBN.
That part.
Real talk, because that's what we do. Like, nobody could say same difference, don't support, because that's the whole reason for the podcast is to spotlight and provide a platform for people to show what they're doing. And you ain't gotta have no huge following, it ain't about clout. You ain't gotta be famous, gotta have a Grammy, none of that. Just come true. You have something to talk about, let's go. So that's what it is.
It don't hurt to have a Grammy though.
No, but they ain't got go. What sense would it for me to reach out to them to come here? They know who you are.
Don't worry, man. I gonna come back to you when I get my Grammy still, bro. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
He got Billboard. He got Billboard. He know that. Ooh. We got Billboard off of one of his tracks that he produced.
So next time you come on the show, it needs to be behind you.
Yeah, I was actually in moving, so it's actually wrapped up. So you can see I get some of my things didn't even hang up on the wall yet. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like I you know what I mean? So but soon you will see it.
You're gonna see everything, man. Don't worry, we get accolades, man. We're gonna show
we don't you know? The thing about it is we don't brag about it. You wanna know why? Because that's mediocre. It didn't even hit #1 on the Billboard. It hit 24. And it was only a single and a compilation album. But bro produced it though. He produced it though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So for me, there's a difference between bragging and letting people know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that are always talking about what they do, and there's people that like, I like your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't bring people on the show if I don't like your music.
I dig that. I respect
it, man.
That's real shit. I like that.
Because we ain't gonna be out here on fake bopping.
Fabricating.
Oh my God. I can't do it. So I appreciate what I'm doing, and I want people to know. That's why, like, every time somebody asks him, every time somebody from the beach come on, can I get a video, please, so I can share the thing, so I can show people that I exist.
Hey, Capo get videos, so
go on my thing, man.
We can run up Capo videos for
I get
sure.
video. That man in the video and all too. Like, watch out. Let me show you something about that. I ain't gonna hold you too long. I don't call them man before I land. They probably the only people besides my people them to know. They don't know, because the first yard I going, the first place I going is Wim. The first place, the first stop is Wim. After I go drop my bags off, is Wim. And you can look at my videos and you'll see the first man that I link up with is these man, you know what I'm saying? And they know, well, yo, I coming on with cameraman, get your shit together, because when you're shooting, clear your schedule, because it's time to play. I live in a world where you have to have paperwork to do certain things with a camera. We live in the Virgin Islands. Ain't nobody telling we no. You understand what I'm saying?
Pull up
we
with
have
the
land
camera
and
and be like,
things
all right,
to show. You know what I mean? So they know where it is. Go check them out, man. I got like 4 videos up there you like. Man, trust me, you have a good time with those. Trust me. I even got a helicopter in one. Go look at it.
All right, I gotta check it out. Hey, thanks for coming through, man. It's always dope. Anytime, just reach out, and anytime you get something new coming out, man, pass through.
Hey, you about to get a whole album tonight, man. I tell you.
Listen, man, we need to get
at least one of them.
Zeno on there, man. Get Zeno up out of the box, man. Get him out of the box.
Don't worry, with the new track for the show, we're gonna
man.
get you on. We're gonna get you to come out with the show, man. We're gonna force you.
What it is. So I shouldn't take it personal. It's just he don't do them things.
Nah, he's a businessman, and he's very busy. That's all I can say. The man very busy, but sometimes you got like pressure. You like, yo, bro, take some time out to do this so he could do it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. You just got pause. You just got be on him to like, yo, I need you on this show, bro. I need you on this show. And come on, let the people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
You got to put a little extra.
After tonight, he gonna get on your show. Trust me. After you see this, trust me.
All right, I'm gonna be waiting for it. Hey, but this has been another great live stream episode of Saying Difference. That is Capo. That's TBMG Rules. I'm TBMG Jack. Hey, we'll see y'all, man. It's all love. Peace. We out.